Shaolin! No crowd chants! It's made of asphalt! Ah! Throne built from broken glass and busted streetlight glow. Every king before me left a legacy below the surface of the pavement where the real ones understand. Power ain't given, power carved out by your own hand. I don't need a palace, don't need velvet on the seat. The block itself the kingdom, and the kingdom's incomplete without the ones who bled for it, without the ones who stayed. Throne of asphalt, eternal, watch the empire cascade. Throne of asphalt, ah, built from blood and stone. Throne of asphalt, sword clash, never rule alone. Throne of asphalt, kings don't fall, they multiply. Throne of asphalt, watch the empire fortify. Every crack in the concrete is a line up in the story. Every pothole a chapter, every corner a category of the war that built this kingdom out of nothing but persistence. I don't chase the validation, I just chase the existence of a legacy that outlives every temporary crown. This the throne that never moved, this the throne that shuts it down. Every rival that approach it get evaluated quick. This the sound of the untouchable, the sound that's authentic. Throne of asphalt, higher, built from blood and stone. Throne of asphalt, sword clash, never rule alone. Throne of asphalt, kings don't fall, they multiply. Throne of asphalt, watch the empire fortify. This for the ones who built it, stone by hand. This for the ones who understood the weight of where they stand. The throne ain't comfortable, the throne demand the price. Every king that sits upon it pay it more than twice. But we don't run from the burden, we embrace the crown. This the throne of asphalt, this the sound that don't back down. Generations after generations gonna inherit what we made. Throne of asphalt eternal, this the empire that we laid. The throne remembers every king who earned it.
Enter the chamber.
Dangerous! Enter the chamber. I unveil the sin upon the block like a curtain of doom. Every syllable I spit detonate inside the room. Clan supremacy embedded in the marrow of my bone. Untouchable threat, moving solid, moving alone. Saga stop precision when I'm carving out my name. Every enemy that circles catch the shrapnel of the flame. I'm the blade behind the shadow, I'm the shadow behind the blade. Every step calculated like a chess move pre-made. Untouchable threat, higher iron veil descend. Clan dominance eternal, ain't no story gotta end. Untouchable threat, Shaolin discipline. Into the chamber if you dare to step within. My clan move like a fortress built from generations deep. Every enemy that tests us catch a lesson they don't keep. Menace in the cipher, menace in the pen. Untouchable threat multiplied by clan, not by 10, but by 10 men. Would block, crack the silence like a warning to the weak. Every syllable a weapon, every bar a technique. I don't chase the fame, I chase the mastery of form. Untouchable threat, rising like a cinematic storm. Threat, higher iron veil descend. Clan dominance eternal, ain't no story gotta end. Untouchable threat, Shaolin discipline. Into the chamber if you dare to step within. Street slang sharpened like the blade behind the veil. Every threat I make is calculated, never frail. Clan supremacy ain't a boast, it's a documented fact. Every rival that approached us never made it back intact. This the untouchable era, this the reign nobody predicted. Iron veil eternal, clan mentality restricted to the few who understand the weight behind the chamber's door. Untouchable threat forever, this the clan you can't ignore.
Iron Veil.
Enter the chamber.
Untouchable.
chasing cash, fast without the fundamentals, fast without the base. Weight of what's real, don't move at that reckless pace. I build slow, I build heavy, I build with intention. Every layer added with a purpose, not for the attention. Fake floats to the surface, cause it's hollow, cause it's light. Weight of what's real, sink deep and stay out of sight. Weight of what's real sinks below the noise. Weight of what's real ignores the empty voice. Weight of what's real substance overshine. Weight of what's real stand the test of time. Watch the trends float by like leaves upon the water. Watch the fake foundations crumble like they never order. Existed in the first place, built on borrowed time. Weight of what's real requires more than just a rhyme. It requires years, requires sacrifice, requires patience. Every fake movement fading while the real stays stationed deep beneath the surface with a pressure force diamonds. Weight of what's real understood by the ones still climbing. Weight of what's real sinks below the noise. Weight of what's real ignores the empty voice. Weight of what's real substance overshine. Weight of what's real stand the test of time. This for the ones still building when nobody's watching. This for the ones who understand that real growth ain't for flaunting. Everything genuine takes time to properly develop. Everything rushed and hollow eventually gon' crumble. So let the fake keep floating, let the shallow chase the trend. We building something permanent, something built to transcend the moment. The algorithm, the temporary applause. Weight of what's real, that's the only law.
What's real doesn't need to float. It holds the ground.
This ain't a threat. It's a curse. It's a curse.
No harmonies. Yeah. Every empire built on lies. Watch the false prophets scatter when the pressure finally hit. Every borrowed crown they wore never actually fit. I predicted the collapse before the cracks even showed. Every empire built on hollow ground eventually implode. This ain't prophecy, this just pattern recognition. Every fraud reveal itself once you study the tradition of the ones who chase the shine without the actual substance. Fall of the false is guaranteed, that's the only constant. Fall of the false, watch the empire crack. Fall of the false, ain't no coming back. Fall of the false, built on sand, not on stone. Fall of the false, watch them rule alone. Every enemy that doubted us just fueled the machine. Every false prediction just made the vision more clean. I watch the pretenders build castles out of borrowed time. Every foundation cracked the moment reality aligned. This the natural order, this the law of the game. Everything built on lies eventually catch the flame. I don't celebrate destruction, I just witness what's true. Fall of the false is inevitable, that's the residue. Fall of the false, watch the empire crack. Fall of the false, ain't no coming back. Fall of the false, built on sand, not on stone. Fall of the false, watch them rule alone.
This for the ones who built with patience, built with truth. This for the ones who understood the sacrifice of youth spent building something real while the fake ones chase the trend. Now watch the natural order restore itself again. Every false throne crumble, every real one still stand. This the consequence of building empires out of sand. So let the fall be loud, let the collapse be known. Fall of the false eternal, watch the truth reclaim the throne.
The false always fall, the real remains. And already walks on, yes. storm was never quiet. You just weren't listening.
Every brother got a testament. Every scar's a residue of it. Iron sharpened iron, ancient wisdom carved in stone. Learn to stand my ground before I learn to grow a bone. Structure in my discipline, discipline in my structure. Five of us assembled like a weapon, like conjunction. Bond forged in the furnace, tempered by the tension. Every trial reinforced the architecture of dimension. Raised on quiet violence, dressed in patient repetition. Every setback was a lesson, wrapped in slow transition. It's the code embedded, silent but it's felt intense. Every brother watching brother, that's the residence of sense. Iron testament, written in the blood we shed. Standing tall and vivid long after they said we dead. Silent strength, silent gold, silent brotherhood complete. Iron testament, understood beneath the concrete beat. Every fight prepared the spirit for the fight that's following. Every loss deposited a weight I keep on swallowing. This ain't about the flexing, it's the will embedded deep. When the world attempt to break, you keep the iron you can keep. Watch my brothers crumble, watch them rise up resurrected. Every man among us is a testament reflected. We don't preach the violence, we preach discipline residual. Every scar's a syllable, every syllable's a ritual. Iron testament, written in the blood we shed. Standing tall and vivid long after they said we're dead. Solid strength, solid gold, solid brotherhood complete. Iron testament, understood beneath the concrete beat. This the testament we pass to the successors of tomorrow. Every young king lists the need to borrow what we borrow. Strength ain't in the anger, strength is calculated calm. Iron sharpen iron, and that's the oldest, realest song. For the wounds the world gon' hand you, for the trials in your path. Carry this inheritance, divide the aftermath. Five of us, one purpose, one unbreakable bazaar. Iron testament, everlasting chiseled outside of time. Iron testament. The residue remains eternal.
Yeah. Into the chamber, the resurrection begin. Yeah. Yeah. Slice through the static like a blade through silk. Word is born, philosophy thick as the milk. Chess pieces moving while the whack MC sleep. Every rhyme I drop is a secret that I keep. Shadow boxing with the truth in the smoke-filled room. Third eye open since the day I left the womb. Numerology in my flow, calculated chaos. Watch the wordplay cut through like a blade made of ethos. Shaolin resurrection, rising from the dust. Ancient style reborn, it's the sound of us. Chamber after chamber, building up the mic. Shaolin resurrection, coming back tonight. Meditate on madness, calculate the loss. Every enemy approaches, every battle got a cost. Cryptic like a scripture nobody can decode. Every bar a riddle wrapped inside the code. I move silent like the monks up in the mountain, counting up my blessings like a bottomless fountain. Fire in the practice, water in the patience, balance of the elements, that's the true equation. Resurrection, rising from the dust, ancient style reborn, it's the sound of us. Chamber after chamber, building up the mic. Shaolin resurrection, coming back tonight. It's the sound of the underground, it's the raw report. No polish on the message, no filter, no support. Just the truth in the rhythm, just the blade in the pen. Watch the style resurrect and rise up again. Every generation need a chamber of their own. Every style evolves, but the roots stay stoned. It's for the students of the game, past and present tense. Shaolin spirit never die, it just transcends. The chamber never closes. Enter, if you dare.
This ain't a threat. It's a courtesy.
Woodblock Club in Paris.
made peace with the pain, but I didn't make peace with the act. Two different things, and confusing them is a fact that destroys the ones who mistake healing for excusing what was done deliberately, what was pure and choosing to hurt, to betray, to break what was sacred trust. Unforgivable stays unforgivable. That's just the natural order of consequence and accountability. I moved forward with my life, but I kept my stability. Unforgivable. Some doors stay shut. Unforgivable. Sword clash. No matter what. Unforgivable. Peace don't mean I forget. Unforgivable. Some debts stay unpaid yet. This for the ones who learned that healing don't require reunion. This for the ones who found peace outside of forced communion. With the ones who broke what never should have been broken. Some bridges burn and stay burned. That's the truth unspoken. I don't wish them harm. I just wish them at a distance. Unforgivable ain't hatred. It's just healthy resistance to repeating patterns that already proved themselves true. Some things stay unforgivable, and that's okay too. Peace and forgiveness aren't always the same road. Alone ain't the same. It's lost. This road solo, but I know exactly where I'm headed. Every step deliberate, every path already charted in my mind before my feet even touch the ground. Walking alone, never lost, that's the only sound. I need to navigate the silence that surrounds my mission. Solitude ain't punishment, solitude is my decision. To move without the noise of opinions that don't matter. Walking alone, never lost, watch the distance scatter. Walking alone, never lost, I know the way. Walking alone, never lost, come what may. Everybody need a witness, everybody need a crowd. I learned to walk without it, learn to be my own applause. This the discipline that separates the followers from leaders. Walking alone, never lost, that's the code of the achievers. I don't fear the silence, I don't fear the empty road. Every step I take alone just lightens up the load of expectation, of opinion, of the noise that clouds the vision. Walking alone, never lost, that's my only permission. Alone, never lost, I know the way. Walking alone, never lost, come what may. Path that nobody walked before. This for the ones who found peace and closing every door that led to comfort, that led to compromise. Walking alone, never lost, watch the vision materialize into something real, something built without a crowd's permission. Every solitary step I took became my own tradition. So don't mistake the silence for a sign that I'm defeated. Walking alone, never lost, this the journey I completed. Alone doesn't mean without direction. It means without distraction.
This ain't a threat. It's a courtesy! This ain't for me no more. It is for the ones after.
Every bar I write today is a map I'm leaving behind. For the young ones navigating the same maze I had to find my way through without a guide, without a chart, without a key. Every lesson learned the hard way I'm passing down for free. This ain't ego, this ain't trying to claim a permanent throne. This the only way the culture survives when the elders are gone. I write for the ones who never know my name or my story, but I feel the impact echo through their own version of glory.
To the ones who come after,
this the torch I pass.
torch I pass. To the ones who come after,
make the legacy last.
legacy last. To the ones who come after,
Take what I couldn't keep.
what I couldn't keep. To the ones who come after,
Build higher, build deep.
build higher, build deep.
I ain't building monuments, I'm building the foundation for future generations. Inevitable creation of something greater than what I could ever imagine. Every young king watching need to know the fire's not vanishing. It's just passing hands, passing chambers, passing torches. Every generation adds a floor onto the fortress that the ones before us built from nothing but persistence. To the ones who come after, this the sound of your existence.
To the ones who come after,
This the torch I pass.
torch I pass. To the ones who come after,
Make the legacy last.
legacy last. To the ones who come after,
Take what I This for the ones who inherit everything that I sowed. I won't be here to see the harvest, won't be here to see the fruit, but I planted every seed with intention, planted every root, deep enough to outlive me, deep enough to matter. Every legacy we're building makes the silence after louder. So when you find this record, when you hear this ancient call, know it was written for you before you could walk at all.
We built it for you. Now build it higher.
They said you fell. You just knelt to rise stronger.
They watched me stumble, caught a permanent decline. Didn't know the stumble was a calculated design to rebuild the architecture, to reforge what broke. Crown I never lost, I just removed it for the smoke, to clear before I placed it back exactly where it belongs. Every setback was a verse inside a comeback song. I don't need their validation, don't need their applause. Crown I never lost, that's the only permanent law.
Crown I never lost. I just took it off the shelf. Crown I never lost. Sword clash. Watch the kingdom darken. Crown I never lost. Still here, still whole. Crown I never lost. This the truth they can't control.
Every whisper that I felt just fueled the reconstruction. Every doubt they placed became a form of instruction on exactly how to prove the permanence of the throne. Crown I never lost, I just wore it silent and alone, rebuilding in the shadows while they wrote the false conclusion. Every comeback story needs a season of confusion that the world mistakes for the ending of the reign. Crown I never lost, that's the only thing that remains.
Crown I never lost. I just took it off the shelf. Crown I never lost. Sword clash. Watch the kingdom darken. Crown I never lost. Still here, still whole. Crown I never lost. It's the truth they can't control.
This for the ones who got counted out too early. This for the ones the world assumed collapsed completely. The crown don't disappear just cause the noise got loud. Crown I never lost, I'm still standing, still proud. Every rumor of the fall just added to the story. Every whispered doubt became a chapter in the glory. So let the record show, let the truth finally speak. Crown I never lost, I was building every week.
The crown was never gone. You just couldn't see it shine.
In the deepest void, one lantern is enough.
I was raised in the dark where the hope felt like a myth. Every door that closed just added to the monolith of doubt that built itself around a possibility of light. Then I found a single flame that refused to lose the fight. That flame was discipline, that flame was the code within. Every time the void got heavy, that lantern let me begin. Again and again and again without surrender. Lantern in the void, that's the only thing I remember.
Lantern in the void. Refusing to go out. Lantern in the void. That's what fate's about. Lantern in the void.
One flame is all it takes.
Lantern in the void.
Watch the darkness break.
Lantern in the void. Watch the darkness break.
Every generation before me carried a version of this flame. Passed it through the silence, passed it through the pain. It's the lineage of life surviving through the darkest hour. Every ancestor sacrifice became a form of power that I carry in my chest like an eternal furnace. Lantern in the void, that's the purpose in the purpose. I don't fear the darkness, cause I carry my own sun. Lantern in the void, the war's already won.
Lantern in the void. Refusing to go out. Lantern in the void. That's what fate's about. Lantern in the void.
One flame is all it takes.
Lantern in the void.
Watch the darkness break.
Lantern in the void.
Watch the darkness break. This for the ones still searching in the darkness that feels endless. This for the ones who need to know the void ain't defenseless against the will of somebody who refused to let it win. Every lantern started as a single spark within. Somebody who decided that the dark don't get the final say. Lantern in the void, illuminate a better way. For the ones behind us, for the ones who carry it after. Lantern in the void, eternal echoing laughter.
The void
feared the lantern more than the lantern feared it.
They see the calm face. Nah. Never the fire underneath.
They see the calm face. Never the fire underneath.
Behind the stillness is a hunger they could never comprehend. Every quiet moment calculated toward a distant end. I don't broadcast a vision, I just execute in silence. Every step I take is measured, every move is science. They mistake my patience for a lack of drive or hunger. Don't know the ambition buried deeper, growing stronger. Every day I wait is a day I'm building leverage. Behind the stillness is a storm they can't yet measure. Behind the stillness,
Fire they can't see.
but behind the stillness,
This the real me.
but behind the stillness,
Patience is the blade.
but behind the stillness.
Watch the empire made.
I studied every king who rushed and watched him fall too early. I studied every empire built on hype that faded surely. This why I move different, this why I stay contained. Every hidden ambition needs the silence to be trained properly, precisely, without the noise of expectation. Behind the stillness is a decade of calculation. So when it finally shows, when the mask finally slip, watch the whole room understand the weight behind the grip.
Stillness,
Fire they can't see.
behind the stillness,
This the real me.
behind the stillness,
Patience is the blade.
behind the stillness.
Watch the empire made.
Yeah, this for the ones with ambition buried under calm exterior. This for the ones who understand the late gratification superior to the flash, to the noise, to the temporary spotlight. Every empire built in silence, hit different when it's overnight. Whoa. Success to everybody watching, but we know the real timeline. Years of hidden hunger, years of walking the fine line between exposure and discretion, between silence and the sound. Behind the stillness was an empire, and it's finally been crowned.
Now you see it. It was always there.
Yeah.
Nice outfit. Mocking where I style now, bet.
Watch the copycats fumble trying to wear style not theirs. Factory made flow, assembly line bars, no repairs. For anything original, anything with a pulse. You borrowed the jacket but couldn't handle what it cost. Every line that you drop sound like static on a loop. Meanwhile I'm building vocabulary while you regurgitate the group. Costume in a cipher trying to flex a borrowed name. Watch me and the squad peel that jacket off, watch the shame.
Costume drop. Watch it fall right off your back. Costume drop. Borrow style, we see the crack. Costume drop. Curtain closing, that's a fact. Costume drop. Go on and take the whole thing.
Recite the textbook version, missing all the soul in it. I'm so far ahead, I might as well be running the whole man. Calling myself the architect, calling myself the origin. I'm the reason boom bap breathe, I'm the reason it's still living.
Say that.
Break down. Say that again.
Wait, hold on, that ain't, I ain't mean it like it sound. I got caught up in the moment, got a little too renowned. My bad, respect where respect due. Wu-Tang built the temple, I just walked up, said sup, and grew. I ain't the origin, I'm a student with a pen. I got humble real quick, won't get carried away again. Costume drop applies to me too if I ain't stay in check. Respect to the real ones, I sit down, show some respect.
Costume drop. Watch it fall right off your back. Costume drop. Even the cocky ones catch that. Costume drop. Curtain closing, that's a fact. Costume. Stay humble or get clapped right back.
Curtains closed. And so is your ego.
Wood block. Pain don't disappear. Pit, it transforms.
into a source of fuel. Every loss I suffered became a sharpened tool. I don't run from suffering, I extract it like a science. Turn the darkest moments into permanent reliance on the strength that only comes from walking through the fire. Alchemy of pain, turning ashes into higher forms of understanding that the comfortable never gather. This the price of transformation, this the actual matter. Alchemy of pain, turn it into gold. Alchemy of pain, sword clash, the story told. Alchemy of pain, every score's a key. Alchemy of pain, this the recipe. Alchemy of pain, turn it into gold. Alchemy of pain, sword clash, the story told. Alchemy of pain, every score's a key. Alchemy of pain, this the recipe. I watch the softest of us break beneath the weight. I watch the strongest of us learn to alchemize the hate into a purpose, into a fire that don't extinguish. Every trial that we face just gotta learn to distinguish between the pain that breaks you and the pain that makes you whole. This the ancient practice, this the discipline of the soul, turning every setback into a permanent foundation. Alchemy of pain, this the ultimate creation. Alchemy of pain, turn it into gold. Alchemy of pain, sword clash, the story told. Alchemy of pain, every score's a key. Alchemy of pain, this the recipe. Alchemy of pain, I turn it into gold. Alchemy of pain, sword clash, the story told. Alchemy of pain, every score's a key. Alchemy of pain, this the recipe. This for the ones still learning how to carry what they given. This for the ones who found a purpose inside the prison of circumstance, a tragedy of everything unfair. Every master of the craft learned alchemy somewhere in the silence, in the struggle, in the nights they couldn't sleep. Every diamond forms from pressure, burying possibly deep. So don't curse the fire, don't curse the heavy chain. Master the alchemy, transform the pain. Pain transformed. This power is power earned.
The chamber's been open since '93.
I move through the cipher like a blade through the fog. Every syllable calculated, every bar monologue. Iron discipline embedded since the day I picked the pen. Some things you inherit, some things you defend. I ain't here to copy, I'm here to add a chapter to a story that's been written since before the aftermath of a basement full of worries. Turn the struggle into art, that's the lineage I carry, that's embedded in my heart. 36 still echoes through the block tonight. Chamber after chamber still commanding the fight. It's the sound that never faded, it's the sound still right. 36 still echoes, still burning bright. Every producer chasing dust and vinyl crackle. Oh, a nod to the basement session that turns struggle into God. I ain't naming names, don't need to spell it clear. Real ones already know the sound that started here. It's the evolution, not the imitation game. Every generation had a verse, but the fire stays the same. I write for the future while I'm honoring the past. It's the way traditions in the underground go last. 36 still echoes through the block tonight. Chamber after chamber still commanding the fight. It's the sound that never faded, it's the sound still right. 36 still echoes, still burning bright. Shout out alterlators, that's the only name I drop. The rest of this a tribute built from everything I got. Wu-Tang cracked the door, but I'm walking my own hall. Different chamber, different era, same foundation standing tall. This for the ones who studied every ball like scripture. Every dusty sample, every raw and grainy picture of a sound that built a movement out of nothing but the truth. 36 still echoes, still teaching the youth. Still echoes, still still teaching the youth. Still remembers. Every legacy I build gon' outlive the man who made it. Every bar I carve today gon' stand long after they debate it. Whether it was worth the sacrifice, worth the years of silence. We're trading comfort for a permanent kind of science. I don't write for the moment, I write for the century. Every syllable a monument, every verse an entry into a book that don't get closed when the body stop moving. Carved in stone, not written in sand, that's the proof I'm proving. Carved in stone, never washed away. Carved in stone, sword clad, built to outlast the day. Carved in stone, sand don't hold the weight. Carved in stone, this the permanent state.
Watch the trends erase themselves themselves within a single season. Watch the ones who chase the fast lane lose the actual reason for creating in the first place, for building something true. There's the difference between the temporary and the residue that remains after the noise fade, after the hype dissolve. I'm building something permanent while the rest just revolve around the moment, chasing clout that don't survive the winter. Carved in stone, not written in sand, that's the permanent split.
Carved in stone, never washed away. Carved in stone, sword class, built to outlast the day. Carved in stone, sand don't hold the weight. Carved in stone, this the permanent state.
This for the ones building legacies that outlive the body. This for the ones who understand the sacrifice, not the hobby of chasing temporary shine that fade before the morning. Every real creation come with years of silent warning that the process ain't glamorous, the process is the grind. Carved in stone don't happen fast, it happens over time. So I keep chipping at the marble, keep building what remains. Carved in stone forever, while the sand forgets the names.
Stone remembers. Sand forgets.
Wood block hit.
Some laws ain't written.
Some laws you just feel.
Never snitch, never fold, never sell out the crew. Simple code, but the weight of it cutting straight through. Every block got a constitution, nobody drafted. Every rule enforced by consequence, not crafted by a courtroom or a judge. Just a corner in the eyes, watching every move you make, watching every alibi. I learned the code before I learned the alphabet. Learn respect is earned, ain't nothing that you get for free, no debt. This the code we keep written in the silence. Every block got a law, every law got a violence. This the code we keep, ancient as the chamber. Break it and you answer to a permanent danger. Loyalty ain't a word, loyalty is an action. Every handshake carries weight, every promise a contraction of the space between the man you are and the man you claim. Break the code and watch how fast they wipe away your name. It's ain't about the violence, this about the discipline, the structure that a broken system somehow left within the cracks of what was abandoned. We built our own foundation, every block got its own scripture, its own interpretation. This the code we keep written in the silence. Every block got a law, every law got a violence. This the code we keep, ancient as the chamber. Break it and you answer to a permanent danger. It's for the elders who taught it without ever explaining. Just showed it through the actions, through the way they carry pain. Who taught the science of respect between the brotherhood, chamber to chamber. The code was understood without a single sentence spoken. Just observation, every generation had a layer. An adaptation is the code we keep when everything else is gone. The only thing unbreakable when the block moves on.
The code was never written. It was just remembered.
The mash never cracks, but the man behind it bleeds.
Everybody see the stone face, nobody see the strain. Every step I take in public, hiding all the pain. It's the mask I wear to navigate the war outside. Behind the mask of stone is where the real man hides. Not from weakness, from the wisdom that the world don't handle well. Every vulnerability exposed becomes a story that they sell. So I keep it sealed, keep it locked behind the granite. Behind the mask of stone, that's the only way I planned it.
Behind the mask of stone,
The real one hides.
behind the mask of stone,
Watch the tide.
behind the mask of stone,
Strength and pain collide.
behind the mask of stone.
This the war inside. I learned to build the armor from the ones who came before me. Every
softness rewards the steady gaze. Behind the mask of stone is where the real warrior stays. Human, breaking, healing, but never in the open. It's the code of silence that the strong ones keep unspoken. So respect the mask you see, but know it's never the whole. Behind the mask of stone beats a truly human soul.
The mask protects. It doesn't erase.
From the Texas. From the ashes, the phoenix don't ask permission. Started with a mattress on the floor and empty pockets. Dreams too big for the room, but I refuse to lock it. Every obstacle a lesson wrapped in camouflage disguise. Every failure just a chapter that prepared me for the rise. Hunger sharpened my perception like a blade against the stone. Solitude became my teacher. Silence was my throne. I built my empire out of nothing but persistence and the will. Every skeptic that doubted me just fueled the engine still. From nothing. What is the built it with my heart. This is from nothing. From the rising from innocence. Punchline, free slang, clan supremacy, both. From nothing. Birth of amazing. Yo, harmony. Yo, harmony. No harmonies, no. Is a weapon that the rust will never find. I sacrifice the comfort for a vision none could see. Traded temporary pleasure for a permanent legacy. This the architecture of a self-made revolution. Every brick I laid was strategic, no illusion. From mother sin. No harmonies. From line. I'm blessed from the Hessian punchline. No key slang, clear supremacy. From line. No harmonies, no harmonies, no. Testament to what the mind can conjure. When you refuse to let the circus beast be the composer of your story, of your future, of your final destination. Every self-made king begun with just imagination. Is for the ones that building in the shadows unseen. Trust the process, trust the vision, trust what silence means. From nothing came to everything that nobody could erase. This the blueprint for the ones prepared to chase. From nothing.
Enter the chamber. The chamber. Yeah. The chamber. I unveil the sin upon the block like a curtain of doom. Every syllable I spit detonate inside the room. Clan supremacy embedded in the marrow of my bone. Untouchable threat, moving silent, moving alone. Tiger style precision when I'm carving out my name. Every enemy that circles catch a shrapnel of the flame. I'm the blade behind the shadow, I'm the shadow behind the blade. Every step calculated like a chess move pre-made. Untouchable threat, I unveil the sin. Clan dominance eternal, ain't no story got an end. Untouchable threat, Shaolin discipline. Enter the chamber if you dare to step within. My clan move like a fortress built from generations deep. Every enemy that tests us catch a lesson they don't keep. Menace in the cipher, menace in the pen. Untouchable threat, multiplied by clan, not by 10 but by 10 men. Wood block, crack the silence like a warning to the weak. Every syllable a weapon, every bar a technique. I don't chase the fame, I chase the mastery of form. Untouchable threat, rising like a cinematic storm. Untouchable threat, I unveil the same. Clan dominance eternal, ain't no story got an end. Untouchable threat, Shaolin discipline. Enter the chamber if you dare to step within. Street slang sharpened like the blade behind the veil. Every threat I make is calculated, never frail. Clan supremacy ain't a boast, it's a documented fact. Every rival that approached never made it back intact. It's the untouchable era, this the reign nobody predicted. I unveil eternal clan mentality, restricted to the few who understand the weight behind the chamber's door. Untouchable threat forever, this the clan you can't ignore. The chamber, yeah. courtesy.
Consider this a warning, wrapped in rhythm, wrapped in bass. Every enemy approaching, better recognize the pace at which we move when disrespect become a habit. Consider this a warning, don't mistake it for a rabbit hole of empty talk. This a calculated notice before the situation escalates beyond the process of diplomatic patience that we already extended. Consider this the final courtesy before it's ended.
Consider this a war.
I don't know the sir.
Consider this a war.
Yeah, you already heard.
Consider this a war.
Don't test the calm before.
Consider this a war.
We don't war no more.
Consider this a war.
I don't know the sir.
Consider this a war.
Yeah, you already heard.
Consider this a war.
Don't test the calm before.
Consider this a war.
We don't war no more. I don't make the threats twice, I don't repeat the message. Every warning that goes ignored becomes a permanent lesson. This ain't about the ego, this about respecting boundaries that got established clearly, not through empty formalities, but through actual consequence that history already proved. Consider this a warning before the temperature gets moved in a territory that don't have a peaceful resolution. This the final chance before the permanent execution.
Consider this a war.
I don't know this sir.
Consider this a war.
You already heard.
Consider this a war.
Don't test the calm before.
Consider this a war.
We don't war no more.
Consider this a war.
I don't know this sir.
Consider this a war.
You already heard.
Consider this a war.
Don't test the calm before.
Consider this a war.
We don't war no more. This for the ones who mistake patience for permission. This for the ones who need the clearest kind of vision of what happens after warnings get repeatedly dismissed. Consider this the final entry on a growing list of consequences waiting for the ones who kept ignoring every signal that we sent, every warning, every warning. So take this as a courtesy, take this as respect. Consider this a warning, know exactly what to expect. You were warned. Remember that.
You call you over?
It never started. The shadows while they try to steal the fame. Every year silence was a blade getting sharper. Every year absence made the legend so much larger. I don't need to announce it, the return speaks for itself. Every rhyme I write today outweigh the whole shelf of pretenders that emerge while the throne sat empty. This the sound of the architects, this the sound of plenty. The door never closed, we just went silent. The door never closed, watch the return violent. The door never closed, legends don't retire, they wait. The door never closed, enter the chamber, seal your fate. They wrote the obituary, wrote it a little too soon. Every empire needs a shadow before the rise of the moon. I studied every movement while the game got soft and lazy. Watched the whole culture chase a trend and go hazy. Now the real one's back, now the chamber reopens. Every whack imitation, better hope and better hope again. This ain't a comeback, this a coronation. Every bar I drop today gon' be a permanent foundation. The door never closed, we just went silent. The door never closed, watch Joe return violent. The door never closed, legends don't retire, they wait. The door never closed, into the chamber, seal your fate. This for the ones who never doubted, never questioned the weight. This for the ones who knew the silence was strategic, not fate. We built the empire quiet while the noise chased the trend. Now watch the architecture rise up again. The door never closed, it just needed the timing right. Every legend understand the power of the fade to light. So here we stand undefeated, still holding the crown. The door never closed, we just came back around.
Told you. It never closed.
He was family until the price got too high.
You a champ, you a champ, you a champ, you a champ. You a family. You was family, you was family, you was family, you was family. He was
family until the price got too high.
Grew up sharing everything, grew up sharing the pain. Split the last dollar, split the hunger, split the blame. Then the money got bigger and the trust got thin. Watched a brother trade the cold for a bag he could win. I ain't judged the hunger, hunger make you do the unthinkable. But loyalty's a currency and his account went unlinkable. From the family that raised him, from the crew that had his back. Blood price got paid the day he chose the other track. Blood price, everybody pay it eventually. Blood price, loyalty ain't free, it's a legacy. Blood price, some debts follow you forever. Blood price, break the bond and lose it all together. I still remember the nights we had nothing but each other. Now we cross the street when he see me acting like a stranger. Funny how the money changes what the struggle couldn't break. Funny how a single choice can define the man you make. I don't wish him ruin, I just wish he understood. The chamber he walked out, it can't be entered like it should. Once you break the circle, once you sever what was sacred, every door behind you closes, every bond you have is faded. Blood price, everybody pay it eventually. Blood price, loyalty ain't free, it's a legacy. Blood price, some debts follow you forever. Blood price, break the bond and lose it all together. This for the ones who stayed when staying wasn't easy. This for the ones who kept the code when everything got greedy. Loyalty's a chamber, and once you leave you can't return. Every ash from every bridge you burn continues still to burn. I write this not with anger, I write this with the weight of watching brotherhood dissolve into a calculated trade. This the price of blood, when the blood forgets its worth. Some debts don't get paid in currency, they get paid in dirt.
It was family, it was family, it was family. He was family until the price got too high. It was family, it was family, it was family. He was family until the price got too high.
Blood price.
Blood remembers, even when the man forgets.
Woodblock hit.
Not quite the light, not quite the dark, the threshold.
Woodblock.
Not quite the light, not quite the dark, the threshold.
I live between the worlds, the sacred and the street, between the discipline of monks and the hunger of the concrete. Neither fully righteous, neither fully lost. This the life of the threshold, this the permanent cost of understanding both sides, of walking through the fire in the temple in the same breath, same day, same desire. I don't fit the label, I don't fit the simple story. Living on the threshold between the sin and the glory. Higher, neither dark nor light.
Living on the threshold.
Sword clash, it's the endless fight.
Living on the threshold.
Balance is the code.
Living on the threshold.
Watch the two worlds explode.
I learned philosophy in basements, learned discipline in prison. I carry contradiction like a torch, like a permanent decision to exist between the binary that everyone else accepts. This the threshold life, this the space between the checks, boxes, between the categories, between the simple label. Every truth I speak comes from a place unstable and stable at the same time. Paradox embodied, living on the threshold. This the life that chose me.
Higher, neither dark nor light.
Living on the threshold.
Sword clash, it's the endless fight.
Living on the threshold.
Balance is the code.
Living on the threshold.
Watch the two worlds explode.
This for the ones who never fit the simple explanation. This for the ones who carry every kind of contradiction. Sacred and profane, disciplined and chaotic still. Living on the threshold requires a different kind of skill to hold the tension, to embrace the space between the categories built by minds that never live what I've seen. This the threshold anthem, this the space I call my own. Living on the threshold, and I'm never going home.
The threshold is home. For those who understand.
This, the final chamber.
Every battle led me here, every scar a stepping stone. Final chamber waiting, this the war I fight alone. I don't need the numbers, I don't need the reinforcement. This the culmination of a life spinning enforcement of a code I built myself out of hunger and persistence. Final chamber, test the will, test the actual existence of everything I claim to be when nobody was watching. This the moment truth reveals if the crown was worth the copping.
Final chamber.
This the last divide.
Final chamber.
Sword class, nothing left to hide.
Final chamber.
Every war in here.
Final chamber.
Watch the truth appear. Every enemy I face prepared me for the one that's waiting. Every loss I took to sharpen what I'm demonstrating. This the culmination, this the sum of every trial. Final chamber don't reward the ones who run, just the ones with style and substance and the discipline to walk through every fire. Every step that led me here was never built on desire alone, it was built on purpose, built on something deeper. Final chamber test the soul, not just the sword or the speaker.
Final chamber.
This the last divide.
Final chamber.
Sword class, nothing left to hide.
Final chamber.
Every war in here.
Final chamber.
Watch the truth appear. This for the ones who understand the weight of the final round. This for the ones who kept walking when the exit could be found easy, but the easy path never carved the deepest lesson. Final chamber only opens for the ones who kept progressing through the doubt, through the exhaustion, through the endless night. Every war I fought led me to this exact moment right here at the threshold, at the door that closes all the rest. Final chamber welcomes only those who pass the test.
The war is over. The legend just began.